The 8th and final stage of the 2017 OVO Energy Tour of Britain would take the riders 180.2 kilometres from Worcester to Cardiff. Lars Bohm of Lotto NL Jumbo took an 8-second lead over Stefan Kung into the final stage, with his teammate Victor Campenaerts in third at 9 seconds. Mark McNally of Wanty Group Gobert had taken over in the Iceberg Sprints jersey, but still all to play for on the final day. Denek Štibar of Quick Step Floors was the first rider to attack, but it would be very clear from the off that this stage was not going to follow the pattern of previous days, who still all to play for in the general classification. Harry Tanfield, one of the up-and-coming young British riders, tried to get into a move along with Connor Swift of One Pro Cycling. They were back, and it was next up to Stil van Dillier to go clear, and he dragged a group away containing Mark Cavendish of Dimension Data. Started to struggle on the climb. The first race back for Cavendish, and he would abandon on the final day. Onto the first Skoda King of the Mountains of the day at British Camp, and it was Laurens de Plus that came to the front for Quick Step Floors. But this move on the first climb of the day would shred the peloton, with roughly 35 riders going clear. Vasil Kirienka would be the next rider to come to the front. Kirienka was at 10 seconds going into the stage. Bosenhagen took the first Iceberg Sprint of the day to give him 3 seconds ahead of Kuatov and Kung. Koch and the man Machado from Katusha Alpecin, they were the next two riders to go clear, but Team Sky on the front pulled them back. Mikhail Kwiatkowski with Theo Gegenhardt, the full complement of Sky riders, were in this 50-man group. On to the next climb of the day at Crossway, and it was Laurens de Plus again that went clear with his teammate Philippe Gilbert, with the man in third in the King of the Mountains, Lucas Alcyon, looking to close the gap to Jacob Scott. He went into the stage in second place in that competition. On to the next Iceberg Sprint of the day. It was Edvald Bosenhagen that took another 3 seconds ahead of leader Lars Bohm. The conditions, rain all day and predominantly a headwind for the riders. They headed on to Belmont Hill, the summit coming with 50.7 to go. Denek Štibar just fighting his way past Lucas Alcyon of CCC for the summit. But the points for second place would give the Skoda King of the Mountains title to the man from Poland. Over the top, it was Itzagire of Movistar that went clear. He was joined by Mark Stewart from On Post Chain Reaction, and a torrential rain in towards the finish in Cardiff. They would hit the finishing circuit still with an advantage intact, but with one bonification to come, with 1 lap to go. The general classification riders were not content to pass up the opportunity to take back more time. It was Mikhail Kwiatkowski that took the bonus seconds ahead of Lars Bohm, with Stefan Kung in third. Edvald Bosenhagen, who went into the stage in 8th overall, went clear to try and take not only the stage victory, but pull back enough time to take the lead in the general classification. He had managed to pull back 6 seconds throughout the stage, missing out on the final sprint. But could he hang on to the finish? Edvald Bosenhagen, 7 stage victories along with 2 wins in the general classification. He came out of the final corner, but was chased hard by Max Rackesi of Quick Step Floors with 200 meters to go. Bosenhagen was still hanging on, with the Quick Step Floors man closing fast. But on this occasion, it wouldn't be enough, and the victory went to the Norwegian Edvald Bosenhagen ahead of Max Rackesi and Alexander Kristoff. A great move by the Norwegian. Takes out his 8th stage victory. But the question on the countback, would he have closed enough time on Lars Bohm to add to his 10-second bonus on the line? Bohm came in the group. And as Lars cooled down, he knew that the victory was his. Edvald Boasson-Hagen onto the podium. He took the stage victory into Cardiff. Top 10 on the day, Boasson-Hagen ahead of Rakesi, Christoph Miesgetz, Brenton Jones, Pascalon, Hertz, Gaviria Koch and Viviani with a top 10. Lucas Alcyon of CCC Sprandig Polkowice was awarded his jersey by Sir Bradley Wiggins. Alexander Christoph took out the Wiggle points jersey. And Geraint Thomas took the Adnams Best British Rider Award. Champagne on the podium for the top 3. Lars Bohm takes the 2017 OVO Energy Tour of Britain ahead of Edvald Boasson-Hagen and Stefan Kung.
Lars Bohm holds on.
8 seconds is the gap between Lars Bohm and Edvald Boasson-Hagen, with Stefan Kung third at 10.